I had a phone call with my mate yesterday, and it's regards on my situation, what I've signed up for. And I never looked that deep, but many migrants who came to a first world country will have the same taste. When someone's doing good or doing well or establishing a business or whatever, they want to do the same thing and by all means to open and mimic the same way. Nothing against it, but you're just seeing someone as being running the shop or whatever, they're being successful or whatever, how it is the outcome. When you have like that, and I hear one of my good friends been telling me about his family members or got into the same situation, and they opened a business, and 6 months later down the track they opened the same street, and 6 months later their shop couldn't survive and they have to give up the shop, right? And they do not talk anymore as a friend circle, like as a family, right? And many migrants who goes through this similar phase of like fear of missing out or competition. If they're doing something, we have to do it, we have to copy the same thing, and there's no logic behind, and you don't understand how they went up there. Maybe their willpower, maybe they're persistent, resistant, the connections, or whatever the hell it is. And for me to look back at it and doing the same thing, it's just making it, scratching my head. Do we really need this? And obviously we cannot control whether it's the husband or the woman's side or whatever. You cannot control it. And when you cannot control it, this is where it becomes a bad direction, right? And I did not know, one of my friends has been telling me that, William, you've signed up to it and you cannot complain about it. And that really got me thinking about it. I really didn't thought too deep about it until now. I think about, it's not only just I'm not making money. I'm for family, I'm going to contribute from the background to stay afloat with the business. And I'm not here to say good or bad or whatever. I'm just there. I'm like, man, that's a lot of money we're talking about, and it's a never ending money. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to do anymore. Because when a woman or a man mindset is fixated, you can't change their mindset. No matter what you do, you can't change them. And even though they know it's like a mistake or it's delusion, they don't see it that way because they use as their emotion. Us guys see a logic, and I never see the deep end, what are the consequences for me. And like I said, I did not know about the business, and having a business coming once a month, a customer, it's a dead business, to be honest with you. If I open a food shop, at least you're gonna come in a week, maybe once or twice, or like I said, depending how I cook my food, or whether you like or you feel like it, you have all these variety choices. And I know in a month you'll come a couple of times, right? But for nails that I know, you only come once a month, and that just really strikes me. Why the hell are we opening a business like that? If we make the nails and only lasts for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they're not going to come. They're going to go elsewhere, and this is where it becomes a problematic. That's a problematic industry, and I'm just there. I'm like, why she cannot see that delusion? You spend all that money. I would have bought an existing business, and that's why I say a lot of migrants who go through the same thing. One of the migrants, I won't say migrants, but one of the person that I know who's in your background, they're like, bloody hell, in one same street there's like 3, 4, 5 Indian grocery grocery store. Why do we need 4 or 5 grocery store all killing each other? One of my Greek mentors been telling me, there's a saying in their country is that the dog at front of the head, he's eating, and then back of it is shitting, right? What happens when you have a business? You always keep on chasing your tail all the time. This is not a good business if it's like that, right? That's what they say, a popular say in the Greek. And if you keep chasing the tail all the time, you're not going to be successful. And that's what I'm just looking at it right now very deeply. I'm looking at it so hard, and I said to myself, I don't see any success in his business. And why am I part of it, being forced down to it and contribute with the money and everything? And it's just bullshit, you know.